the difference of warm and cool colors and how you can use that to improve your paintings. Obviously, the color wheel is broken into warm colors, which are the yellows, orange, and reds, and then the cool colors, which are green, blue, and purple. You can just think that like the warmth is the sun, and blue is cold and sky and all these cool green grasses. And generally how you use this is you can use the what we know about warm colors coming forward in a painting and cool colors receding in a painting to create depth to what you're painting, whether that's a still life or not. Where the confusion kind of comes in thinking about warm and cool colors is that every color has a warm and a cool version. So there isn't just all cool blues. There's a warm and a cool version of blue, and a warm and a cool version of yellow, and a warm and a cool version of red. And this, how you choose the warm versus the cool red, yellow, or blue to mix your colors will determine what kind of quality of final mixed hybrid color you're going to get. So if you're wanting to mix a purple, since purple is cool, you want to mix it with a cool red because you'll get a more vibrant purple. If you mixed it with a warmer red, that's more of a complementary color, and it will muddy it. We'll talk about this more in class, but it's worth noting that within all of these primary colors, there really are differences in levels of warmth, and that's how we'll determine how we'll mix. So how do you use this knowledge to make a better painting now that we know about warmth and coolness? Let's look at this example. If you look at the red, it's very obviously coming towards you. It's more vibrant. It's actually seeming to move away from the black, versus the blue seems to be kind of nestling into the black around it and pushing backward. So if we know that, if we know when we want to paint a structure or a form, say we want to, this is what's going to happen. Look at how forward the warm colors are. Or in this painting, look at the plum on the right. It recedes into the background. It's darker. And the apple next to it comes forward. It's lighter. So this is how you get to play with space when you're doing a still life. Even Mona Lisa's face, the flesh tones are a warmer color than the background. So her face is forward. It gives a painting depth. Same with this Matisse one. Let's look at the skin on her. She wants the one cheek to be moving forward. That's a warmer color. It comes forward. The other cheek is a cooler color. It goes backward. In a very blatant form, you have these reds that are popping out of the blue and green behind it, making these Matisse figures kind of seem to float on the page. And this is a really interesting one to look at because it's almost flattened and made this abstract because the blue and the red are kind of playing with space. The parts that should be going forward are receding and vice versa. And this one is great because look at how in your face those orange warm fish are and the cool greens are receding. So it gives a lot of depth. And again, look at the green background is receding. It's cool. It's receding. And then the warm red is in the red of her face is coming forward. Warhol does this a lot in his screen prints. If you look at like how these choices he makes is creating this crazy sense of what plane of Marilyn Monroe's face is coming forward. In some of them the hair is receding, and some of the background is plain with the space in the front. So there's really so many great examples of using this. But Van Gogh did it all the time, and he did complementary colors. So he did colors on the opposite ends of the color wheel. But they naturally, the reds and the greens, look at how the reds come out in the poppies. But he plays with them too, because the reds there are coming out in a place where they should kind of be receding. So we're going to look at Jennifer Packer, who has had this huge career recently and had a big show at the Whitney last year. And she's a contemporary artist. I want to say she's in her early 40s. A black artist that does these amazing, they're kind of half dreamscape, half memory, half concrete vision, but look at how she plays with warm and cool. Like she'll have an entire monochromatic or analogous theme, or she'll have a field of green and then one pop of pink or yellow. See how she's playing with the red, green, and yellow there. She does a lot of washes where it's mainly a warm or a cool and then just like kind of a splash of the opposite. Look at this, how the warm orange just, blows out at you. Same with this yellow next to the green. So what we're going to do tomorrow is I'm going to bring in images for you. Oh, these are so good. I just could look forever. Both to be inspired maybe by the way she paints, which is often very thin, or she'll kind of draw in the paint. She'll do a background of washes with more like concrete paint or imagery in the front. But I'm going to bring in a bunch of printouts of figures or scenes, and you're going to kind of have your pick, and you can maybe be inspired by her. What if you do most of your image one monochromatic range with then some pops of color? Her flowers are just absolutely amazing. Maybe you're going to sketch out your figures and then paint around that. Maybe you're going to be inspired by these color schemes, which are just gorgeous. And we'll just be working through warm and cool and how you play with them, and find just some new palettes that'll work. I'm excited for this class. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.